Hello, my name is Catherine. Welcome to my channel, Oracle Intuitions. This is your energy reading for the week of September 7th to the 14th. We're going to be looking into the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships with the closing message from the universe. All of the timestamps for each sign are going to be down below in the description box for those of you that don't want to watch the whole video. I also have links to my Facebook, my Instagram, and my website for those of you that are seeking a personal reading. And I also just wanted to let you know all the orgonites that you do see in my videos are made by me. If you're interested in purchasing or maybe having something custom made, by all means, please send me a message. Probably through my Facebook is the best way to reach me. Thank you so much. Oh, and also please, guys, I just wanted to thank you, to those who have subscribed to my videos. It truly means a lot to me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because it does allow me to provide more free content. It does, help with the algorithm on YouTube. It does push you up there so more people have the opportunity to see your videos. And please click like, please share, please subscribe. Thanks so much and have an amazing week, everybody. Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading for September 7th to the 14th. We're looking into the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. But also check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. So I am putting a link below in the description box for those of you that are interested. If you don't already know your moon signs, for instance, your rising, your Venus signs, all of that, and you can go to this link. Now, it's not associated with me or my channel whatsoever. It is just an independent link that I found was quite handy to use for that purpose. All right, so let's take a look, see what is coming in. And also for those of you that my readings do resonate with, please click like, please share my videos, and please subscribe because it's truly appreciated. Thank you so very much. Okay, I'm hearing one more and then to stop. Let's see what's coming through. Aquarius, I love this. The world. For the mind, for the body, we have the Magician. Excellent. And, oh my gosh, spirit, the Empress. So Aquarius, here's where we are. What amazing, amazing, beautiful energy. You are ending a cycle. All right, in your mind, you're ending a cycle, but what I'm getting here is you are embracing that true Empress within you. Now, this, whether you're male or, masculine energy, feminine energy, whatever, it doesn't matter. The Empress itself is about nurturing you. It is about abundance. The Empress is a very good manifester. She is abundant, and with that Magician coming in, it's basically saying that you are now manifesting with your true essence. You're not manifesting so much out of ego anymore. It feels as though you're letting a lot of your ego go. So I feel that things that may have hurt you in the past, things that were preventing you from moving forward, things that you may have been hanging on to, you are now completing that cycle within this week. It feels like this is something you need to work on. If you're not already in this energy, this is the energy to work towards, okay, is closing out those cycles that no longer affect us. Here's the thing, is that when we struggle with pain, what we have to recognize is that pain or that hurt is actually just a reflection. Okay, we can let it go. It doesn't mean that we're forgetting, okay? What it's doing, though, is it's helping us move past that pain into a whole new cycle. It's ending that cycle in order to start manifesting from our true essence of who we truly are. We are not the pain that we carry. We are not the burdens that have been placed upon us. Those came in through lessons, or they came in for whatever reason, and sometimes they just truly hurt us for, in whatever essence they did. But here's the thing, is they're not our true essence. They are not who we actually are spiritually, internally, when we ascend. Okay, so what it's asking you to do, or the phase that you're already in, is that ascension phase. You are moving past all of this. That Magician has all the tools he absolutely needs in order to embrace this Empress beautiful, absolutely majestic, magnificent quality. All right. It's basically walking along and saying, look at, I know who I am. It's putting yourself into a higher ascension. It's recognizing your higher self in its, again, its true essence. And this is exactly what I feel is happening for you throughout this week. This is absolutely beautiful. You know, and here's the thing. I love that this showed up because over the last week or so, this is the energy, and me being as an Aquarius, this is absolutely the energy that I have been personally trying to embrace, is letting go of past hurts, letting go of past pain, letting go of past things that, you know, I seem to be hanging on to as I went into that manifestation energy. So for me, it was really, you know, as soon as I saw these cards, it was like, oh, I am doing the work. And this was that confirmation. And I feel for all Aquariuses out there, this is basically what Spirit is telling you. It's letting go, closing off those chapters, closing off even elements of our own ego or our own burdens that we felt that we needed to carry throughout life. It's basically saying this magician is ready now. You are now ready in and actually and truly in a phase of being able to draw from our higher self to create and manifest our dreams and desires. Okay, so let's get some clarifying cards from the universe and see what is coming through. What amazing energy. It really is amazing, amazing, beautiful energy. All right. Clarification for Aquarius for September 7th to the 14th. It's coming into your own. It's coming into your own. And that's what that Empress energy, you know, embraces, right? She is the true essence of somebody who is confident within herself or himself. Take it again as it resonates with you. It is that confidence. It is knowing that you have that security coming through. It is knowing that you are embracing your true self. It's listening to messages from Spirit, closing off old cycles. Now, this could be karmic cycles. This could be, you know, cycles with a current partner that is, you know, that energy is done. This could be, you know, cycles with old partners. It could be just cycles within yourself. It could be cycles as far as manifesting whatever it is. Again, this could be some sort of sense of abundance. Whatever that abundance means to you, whether it's relationships, careers, jobs, your own business, however, you know, whatever this resonates with you, whatever aspect this is for yourself. But this is what it's saying through here, and it's amazing and beautiful energy. All right, clarification. So we have the cat coming through. Be relaxed and independent. Beautiful. Like, again, independent. And independent doesn't need to be alone. Okay, independent means standing on your own. It means that even if you do have a partner in your life, that you're able to, you're not codependent upon that person. You're not relying on them to make it day by day, or you're not relying on them for your emotional or even physical needs. You're basically independent within yourself, having that partner. And it's funny because I keep wanting to look at that magician coming through. What I'm getting here is, you know, having that partner is a bonus. It's not the necessary need. It is that bonus that is helping you also embrace this true self. Whether you have a partner or whether you don't have a partner, it's the fact it doesn't matter. Okay, it's that independent. It's having that security within yourself. We also have the dolphin, live joyfully in the present. And that's exactly what I feel with that world card, that conclusion, that ending of cycles coming through. You're ready to live in the moment and embrace with gratitude everything that you are in, you know, that energy that you're in currently. You know, all we have to basically really do is, no matter where we're living or how it is that we're currently living, you know, just the fact that we're alive, the fact that we have a chance, right? Every second moment is a new chance towards something. And when we embrace that and we're grateful for it, and we have that gratitude towards the next moment, but also enjoying this current moment, what it does is it really helps us put a new, it helps us to embrace this energy, that Empress energy. She's not sitting there worried about, what's going to happen next week. She doesn't care what happened in the past. She is fully embracing her power right now. She recognizes her own strength, her own magnificence right now. And that's exactly what I'm feeling is going through here. And it's almost funny because it's like she's walking through this into this, right? Walking into this, into this. We have the Elephant. Open yourself to... What did I just say, right? Open yourself to true abundance. Can't make this up, guys. That's exactly what this Elephant is saying. Open yourself to true abundance. This Empress, okay? That Empress energy. Open yourself up, right? Let go. Let go. Close that ego down. It's no longer necessary. Be a magnet for light, love, and joy. I love this beautiful energy. We also have the Whale. Live as a fully conscious being. Again, fully conscious being. It's not somebody sitting there going, oh my God, I wonder what's going to happen in, 10 years from now or 2 weeks from now or the next day or the next minute. It doesn't matter, right? When you're in the present energy, things seem to fall into place. And that's exactly what that magician is. He is the manifester. He has all the tools he needs. He has all of the elements at his disposal. The trick is with magic at any point is embracing the moment. It's looking at the end result as if it's already here, as if it's already in the present. And that's really what magic and witchcraft is about. Now, I'm not saying go out and be a witch. I'm not telling you that. What I'm saying though is that is the magic of that essence, right? It's bringing that God power in and saying, I am in this presence right now. It's living in the moment as if you're in that exact presence. What you're trying to manifest, what you desire, it's here with you now. Okay. We have the Hyena. Dare to be different. Absolutely dare to be different. Aquariuses are different anyway. I mean, people with an Aquarius sign somewhere within their charts tend to be a little bit eccentric anyway. I feel like you need to embrace that. Okay. I feel that sometimes, we do tend to get caught in the, what are people going to think of us? Or I have to lower myself in order to please somebody else or to make somebody else happy, or that I need to follow the crowd in some way because I might be ostracized or I might be turned away, or I might need to, however it is, like maybe things won't happen because I'm not following that particular, cool new thing, whatever. Okay. That Hyena, that is actually asking you to embrace that Aquarius energy. Aquarius is different. They are a little eccentric, doesn't mean we need to be crazy, but it is saying, look at, embrace who you are, dare to be different. The Hyena doesn't sit there and wonder, if the cheetah is laughing at them. The Hyena will probably eat the cheetah. That's basically the idea that I'm getting at. The Hyena doesn't care, right? It's a different animal. It is strong in its own power, right? And that's what you need to embrace. It's okay to be different. You don't need to follow the pack. Even if, though, the Hyena is kind of a pack animal, but let's just not worry about that. We have the Llama. Set clear boundaries and enforce them. Exactly what I was saying. We don't need to follow the crowd. We need to set our own boundaries that are making us happy. It's again closing off those cycles that are no longer necessary for us. It's closing off those cycles that are absolutely, the end. We don't need those cycles anymore when we set our boundaries, right? When we set our boundaries and enforce them, we're doing so because they are what makes us happy. They are what makes us who we are, right? If we're doing something that's against our own core values, we're not embracing us. We're not embracing that Empress energy. Darn right, that Empress has boundaries. Of course she does. right? Which is why she's also in her power. It doesn't mean she needs to be nasty or mean about them, but if her boundaries are crossed, she absolutely lets somebody know. She ends the cycle in some way that is allowing people to take advantage of that. It's just allowing people that don't allow her or try to push her from living joyfully in that present moment, okay? She wants to be that magnet of love and joy, to live as that fully conscious being different. But you need to have those boundaries, because once you have those boundaries, it basically sets into motion everything else. When you enforce the boundaries that are important to you, whether this is just saying no to something, whether this is walking away from something, whether this is, telling somebody, look, I don't appreciate that behavior. What you said was mean. I don't appreciate that type of attitude. However it is, maybe it's just a boundary with yourself, is setting your own course. And a lot of people, we tend to think that boundaries are external, but sometimes they can be our own boundaries as well. It's like saying, it's like having a schedule, okay? It's like having maybe a particular diet, whatever it is, whatever your boundary is to you. When you step out of it, how do you feel? Do you feel okay with that? No, probably not. Do you want to step back into your boundary? Maybe that boundary is holding you back. Maybe you have to take a look at that boundary. If that boundary isn't feeling good to you anymore, maybe it's time to be a little bit open-minded. Really got to take this as it resonates with you. But what it's saying here is set those boundaries and enforce them for you. All right. We have the wolf. Again, independent, but work together. So we have a lot of cards talking about, independence. Where is that? Be relaxed and independent. The wolf, be independent and work together. I feel that there's a part of, and this is going to resonate with some, that has that desire to be like a codependent. Now, again, that doesn't mean that you need to be without a partner. But I feel that maybe perhaps for some of you, you may have drawn in partners that were more dependent upon you, not allowing you some sort of sense of independence, or maybe you felt that you needed to have a partner in order to, like a codependent relationship, in order to move forward. But the Aquarius, the Aquarius signs, no matter where they are, they really are very independent. They're an independent and individual sign. Again, that doesn't mean that you need to be alone, or that you need to be without a partner. It means that you're strong within yourself, and you're basically allowing others who are within your vibe to come with you on that journey, right? You can have two individual people that are on a journey with each other as a couple, but you don't want to be codependent on another person. And that's what I'm getting, is that there is a release somehow of some sort of codependency, an end of a cycle, maybe an end of a karmic situation in some way. This even could be just an end of a belief that you had. All right. And we've got the shark. Lead as a powerful, peaceful warrior. I love that card, actually, even though I hate sharks. But what I'm getting from this card is Aquarius do have that tendency to be very great leaders, because they have that ability to really look at things from another perspective. They have that ability to look at things. Like, as an example, I used to manage bars, and people could never understand how, no, this was back in my, earlier years, right? Like last year, right? But this was, I used to have this ability to be able to go out and party with my coworkers, the night before. But the next day, if I said, look, I need this place mopped, or I need this cleaned, or could you please do this, or this needs to be done, people, I never got arguments from it. And I had some bosses that couldn't understand that, because they would be like, well, how come you can party with them and they still listen to you? But if I do that, then they try to take advantage of me the next day, or they think that we're just best buddies. And I said, because I can't be their best buddies, as we're out. But I also don't demand them or command them. It's that element of being able to be that powerful, peaceful warrior. It's a leader. but in a powerful leader who is able to look at a situation and say, what is the best way to handle or manage this person? What is the best way to get across that I need to be serious with this person, but at the same time to have that loving and open heart with them? Okay, whether this is romance, friends, family, coworkers, whatever it is, people, it's that shark demands respect, but he demands respect not because he's demanding respect. He receives respect, right? Because he is a powerful force. He is that leader in the ocean, really, right? But people see him, and you give a shark automatic respect. Is that not right? So that's exactly what I'm getting. So it might be that you need to help in some way. Possibly either this is a person of interest, it could be in a relationship, it could be just a situation. It's saying help lead to this element of abundance is what I'm getting. I feel like even if it's just with yourself, maybe again, like if it's a partner, maybe it's you that needs, as you're closing your doors, you're actually leading them to close old past pains of their self as well, so that you can both go ahead into the future. It's basically you're leading, even if you don't have to say a word to them, you're leading them to help heal themselves in order for this abundance to come through for the both of you in some manner. Now, this is again, with relationships is what I'm getting, but this could apply to any situation. If you're holding on to something, even if this is a work or a career, whatever it is, if you're hanging on to that energy, maybe you need to lead in some way, to show other people within your workforce or work field that you can be powerful as you embrace your own energy, as you embrace this magnificent Empress energy. Okay, so take that as it resonates with you. But this is a very, very amazing week, simply because of the fact that we're closing off old cycles, manifesting what it is that we truly desire. Remember to stay in the present this moment, or this week is what I'm really getting. Not just this week, but embrace that so that you can continue that presence, throughout, right? Because that is how we manifest. We want to stay in that energy, closing out these old cycles as we go. So let's take a look into relationships at this time and see what is coming through. Okay. Relationships for Aquarius. For September 7th to the 14th. Let's see what's coming through. Oops. Let's try shuffling those again. Okay. Relationships for Aquarius, September 7th to the 14th. Relationship September 7th to the 14th. And I feel. All right. We have the boat. Receiving what you need. Progression. Arriving. Moving on. And closure issues. It's funny, moving on, closure, right? We were receiving closure, that end of that cycle, that world card coming through again, receiving what you need with that Empress, right? This boat is basically embracing both that Empress as well as that world card coming through. We also have Girl with a Snake, empath and narcissistic paradigm, being charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. Remember, we had talked about boundaries. Where are our boundaries? So I do feel that you are closing off a cycle here. You're closing off a cycle. Maybe you had dealt with like that narcissistic behavior in the past. Maybe people around you were narcissistic. Maybe this was you. But what I'm getting here is that there is that element. Now, whether or not you were used is really a reflection of what it is that you're feeling inside. Okay, we can't, people are using us if we allow them to, right? So what I'm getting here is, again, closing off that cycle. It's basically saying, look, I am in my own power. I am in that Empress energy. I'm closing off this. And again, remember what I felt like that, having that codependence, right? It's closing off of that. You don't need anyone, but people that can come through for you are ones that you want, right? Ones that are going to be healthy for you, ones that are going to be needed and blessings for you. And we have the self-indulgence. Focus on your self-worth. Time to heal. Shadow work. Self-appreciation. 100%. That's exactly what it was talking about. This is a week. Time to close that off, because what I feel is a lot of abundance, this massive abundance coming through, but it's just time to do that shadow work, that self-healing. What I'm really getting here is I feel like for some of you, this could be the opening towards either a twin flame, soulmate type of relationships for those of you that are, seeking that, or for those of you that have been feeling that. I feel like this is coming closer. It's almost like you just need to close a few doors at this point. For those of you in relationships, this might be looking at something. It might even be a confirmation to some degree that you need to start taking better care of yourself. You need to look around and see, where are you putting more work, or maybe, is there some sort of, boundaries that you need to put up within a relationship, or possibly this isn't resonating with you at all, and that's perfectly fine. Just take what does resonate and leave the rest. But what I am getting here is I feel like there is a closing off of some sort of cycle. I feel like there is possibly somebody that is trying to come through again, for those of you that may have a person of interest or are seeking a relationship or feeling that soulmate twin flame type of paradigm going on. What I'm getting here is that there is a closure in some manner. I don't feel a closure with the relationship. What I'm getting is a closure. This might be a closure towards a karmic partner. This could be a closure towards a behavior or a mindset. I feel like you're ready to embrace yourself. It's almost like you know who that person is, but you also understand the fact that you might have a couple more doors that just need to be shut from other past things, because this is really a self journey. Remember, when we have that soulmate twin flame relationship, it is really a self journey. It is a self journey into who we are, what it is, embracing our true essence, like that emperor comes through. All right. So there may be some doors here that just need to be, it doesn't mean that they're always permanently shut either. What I'm getting here is like when you're shutting doors, you're allowing your twin to also shut old doors. It might be them that are releasing karmic partners if they're in relationships, or it could be them that are releasing, some sort of childhood fears or whatever it is. What you release, the other person release. This is, remember, a twin flame, or that twin relationship is a mere essence of yourself. Okay, so that is something that you need to remember and take a look at. What is it that you need to release in order to help them to release? And that's what I keep getting. All right, let's get some clarification cards. So we have that Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's like when you close those things, this even could have to do with travel. This is interesting. It could be somebody traveling to you. Maybe you're traveling to somebody. Even if it's not maybe in the physical form, this even could be an aspect. Astral traveling. Maybe somebody's coming through with dreams. Maybe you're just receiving or feeling their energy on that 5D level, even in the 3D level. So, as you're going throughout the day, you're just feeling their essence. You know that they're around. You know that they're thinking about you. You know that they're releasing work as well, because they're coming through clear. This actually could be physically traveling, possibly, in some way. Possibly to each other. But what this also represents is that Eight of Wands does represent the Cupid's, like the arrows, Cupid's arrows, or it can represent fast movement. What I'm also getting here is the faster that you're closing those doors, allowing that true release, allowing that true end of those cycles, things start manifesting faster. Okay, you're allowing them to actually, when you have that window here, they're going right through that window. It's allowing them to go through the window rather than getting stopped. There's no doors in the way. Those arrows can fly to you in that positive, beautiful, manifesting way. We've Queen of Wands. Like, honestly, when you got that Queen of Wands and you have that Empress, this is about strength. It's about courage. She is secure within herself. She's similar to that Empress. That Empress is more of a nurturing nature, whereas that Queen of Wands, she is just pure fire and passion. Okay, so there definitely might be somebody that you are passionate towards or toward, about. This could be a particular person. It could be a particular idea if there's no particular person. It could be what it is that you're desiring. But when that Queen of Wands comes in, it's really talking about, again, embracing yourself, embracing that strong magnetic confidence or magnificent confidence within yourself. And we've also got the Three of Wands. So you know what is happening. You know things are coming towards you. You know it. You feel it. You may have been feeling it for a while now. And you see it. You see it in, when that Three of Wands comes through, it's like you recognize it. You know it's about here. Okay? And again, I feel like it's just on the tip, whatever this is, whatever you're trying to manifest, and this could be a relationship with yourself. It doesn't need to be an external one. Okay. Again, take it as it resonates. But what I'm getting here, it's like you're almost there. You see that ship. Okay. You see that person, you see that they're on the edge and they're coming towards you. And that's what I'm receiving at this time. It's like, all you need to do is embrace that confidence, close a few more doors, end some cycles, because you see this coming in and you see it coming closer and you know it's almost here. It's just about ready to dock. Okay, so let's take a look at a closing message from the universe and see what the universe has to say. All right, closing messages for Aquarius for September 7th to the 14th. Closing messages for Aquarius. Let's see what is coming through. It's amazing energy. It's truly amazing energy. I really do feel like you're at that cusp. You're just at that cusp of what it is that you've been desiring, what it is that you've been seeking. And I'm hearing one more. Vast vistas, expand your horizons. Yeah, I do. I feel like some of you may have, put yourself in a paradigm, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word. You might have put yourself in a place where you felt like, like in that box, right? Like you felt boxed in some way. And I'm getting here, don't let anybody hold you down. It feels like you need to be who you are. Come out as you are in order to expand those horizons around you, in order to truly embrace your essence. View from above, get the big picture. Yeah. When we're caught in repeating cycles, when we're caught in just that 3D essence, all right, we're not allowing ourselves to see that big picture. It feels like he's coming out of this box. It's ready to expand his horizons, ready to look around, look at things from a new perspective. And then here it is, standing on that balcony, seeing things from all around. So for some of you, this also could mean that some of your, you might have empathy. I really don't like that word empathic, but, you might have some sort of psychic intuitive gifts. You might have some sort of, essence in the psychic world that could be expanding, and it's it's asking you to really open up to that as well this week. But what I'm really getting here is seeing things from all perspectives, again, closing doors so that you can see things from a higher perspective. Your higher self is what I'm getting. See them from the essence of your higher self, because your higher self is trying to show you things, but you have to close old doors in order to completely see it. All right. So I truly hope that has helped, Aquarius. If this reading has resonated with you, please click like. Please share my videos. Please comment below, because I truly love hearing your comments in regards to the videos. especially if they resonated, or anything else that you'd like to see or say. And please subscribe to my channel because it's truly appreciated. Thank you so much and have an amazing week. Libra, welcome to your reading for September 7th to September 14th. We're taking a look into the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone. And that's okay, but also please check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. So below in the description box, I did not only place links for my website, Instagram, and Facebook page, but I also did include a link at the top of this just for those that are seeking to discover what their, maybe you don't know your moon sign, maybe you don't know what your ascendants or rising signs are. So this is a link that will help you determine that, all right? And this link has absolutely nothing to do with me or my my channel whatsoever. It is just an independent link that I found. So let's get into it. I'm hearing one more for you, Libra. Let's go. All right. For the mind, we have the Ten of Pentacles. For the body, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is external, internal, external. For spirit, we have the World. So you're closing out some cycles here. I love this. I actually feel that you're becoming stronger within yourself. What I'm also getting here is that it seems that you have some goal that you're trying to reach. So this is externally. I feel like in your mind or mental, inner body, is your basic goal is this Ten of Pentacles. Now, what this is, some sort of sense of security, some sort of sense of possibly setting yourself for the future. I do feel that you are closing out old cycles in order to reach this element. So it feels as though you've planted some seeds. You might be moving forward or away from something in order to reach this sense of security. There might be things like Spirit is also telling you here, you do need to close out cycles. So if you haven't closed out cycles at this particular time, what I'm getting here is that this is about to come. This will help you reach this goal of whatever it is, that whatever this Ten of Pentacles represents to you. So when we look at this Ten of Pentacles, it can talk about inheritance, security, for some even a sense of retirement, but it's basically a completeness. It's a completion in some sort of sense of security. Okay. And what I'm getting here is that it feels as though externally you're planting those seeds in order to reach this element. So I feel though, what I'm getting here is that it feels like somehow externally you're doing some sort of work. Again, planting seeds. It could be an idea. It could be something that you're thinking about. Maybe possibly thinking about a new project, new relationship, whatever this is. Spirit is asking you though that you do have to end a cycle, or that maybe you possibly have ended the cycle, which is allowing you to reach this particular manifestation. What you're trying to reach is absolutely coming to you, but again, there needs to be an end here of some sort of element towards this. It feels like you might be closing out or leaving something but what I'm also getting here is that you've planted those seeds towards something new. So it's almost like you have that idea in mind of what it is, but you're closing out some element first. Okay, so you've either closed it or you're about to close something. This could be some sort of karmic situation. It could be a karmic partner that you might be leaving in order to start a new life, something with a new sense of security. It could be you leaving maybe possibly a job or a career, or even some sort of mindset that is, it's almost like, but again, you've planted the seeds. So you know what it is that you're trying to reach. Okay, you know what it is that you're heading towards, or where it is that you want to go. And ultimately, what you're wanting to reach is this level of security. So let's get some sort of clarification and see what is coming through for you. And see what Spirit has to say more in regards to this. I feel like some of you are literally walking away from something. When you look at that World card, she's stepping through that hoop. She's closing a door, but she's stepping forward. What I'm feeling is Spirit is, through Spirit or through your higher self, it's like you know what you're heading towards. You know what it is that you're wanting to, what goal it is, or it's like you see the element in front of you and you just have you're just walking towards it. That's what I keep getting. And you're walking towards it with this sense of security. So this also could be confirmation from Spirit, basically saying, yes, you're doing the right thing. Where you are heading is towards this Ten of Pentacles energy, this sense of completion, okay? We have the Rabbit coming through. Recognize your significance. I do feel you're doing that. I do feel that for some reason there was a sense of your significance being dimmed in some way. And that's what I'm kind of getting, is that I feel like this walking through is recognizing your true being, recognizing it. It's like recognizing your significance. Maybe you were dimmed in some way. Somebody around you. This could even, again, could be possibly a mindset. It could be, a job, career, whatever it was, something that wasn't fully satisfying you. So you started planting some new seeds toward something new that is going to bring in this completion of happiness and security. We have the Wolf. Be independent, but work together. I feel like, again, for some of you, you might be leaving some sort of situation, all right? Some sort of situation which is going to bring about another element of independence. I do feel you may have to work with somebody. Basically, it's saying, it doesn't mean that you're not walking away from something, but there may have to be a cohesion in order to make this a smooth transition, okay? You might have to be in that element of cooperation is what I'm getting. We have the Shark. Lead as a powerful and peaceful warrior. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm feeling. I am feeling that for some of you, this is going to be very necessary. It's almost like you're leading the next step, in a peaceful way. Again, maybe possibly leaving or heading towards something else. But again, I do feel that there needs to be possibly a peaceful cohesion between you and possibly somebody else, maybe you in a group, maybe, however this is. It feels like you need to, I feel like these next steps are going to be very important for you, because you do want something to be a smooth transition. You've already planted those seeds, but they haven't quite come up to fruition yet. You're waiting for them. They're still growing. So I feel like you still need to do some watering, some nurturing, some caring towards whatever it is that you have planted or started to set in motion. There needs to be some sort of element of still nurturing it. It doesn't mean, again, that you're not leaving it or walking away from it or ending a cycle. Basically, it's kind of like if somebody was, let's say, I'm just going to use this as an example. This doesn't need to relate to you in any way, shape, or form, but it is sort of the energy that I'm getting. If some of you are leaving, let's say, a relationship of some sort, you don't want to do it with an all-out battle. Basically, what you want to do is somehow have some sort of cohesion, or cooperation, right? You want to end something in a peaceful manner. You want to be able to just walk away knowing that you're heading into something better, something more secure, whether it's your own independence, as it was coming through here, be independent, but you're heading towards something better, but there still needs to be some sort of cooperation as you're heading there. Okay, we don't want to end things in an all-out battle is kind of what I'm getting here. So again, take that as it resonates with you. That's not going to resonate with everybody, but I think the general idea behind that is coming through very clear. We have the Turtle. Be joyful and trusting. I feel like you need to trust that what you have put into place is coming through fruition. I feel like you need to trust Spirit. The Spirit is guiding you towards that next step. So instead of worrying, because he does have a sense of sort of worrying, she's sort of watching everything. And, as they say, like a pot of water won't boil, or a plant's not going to grow if you're just sitting there watching it. You need to nurture it, but you don't need to watch it. It feels like you can go about your life, be joyful, have that cooperation as you're heading towards your new element. All right, just have that faith and that trust that this is being developed for you, rather than sitting there and watching every single step. It's almost like you just need to have that faith and that trust that is things are coming towards you in the manner that they're supposed to come. The guinea pig, do your part to illuminate the universe. And we also have the cat, be relaxed and independent. Yeah, that relaxed. It feels like, again, illuminate the world. But basically what it's saying here is I don't feel that any need to head into some sort of battle. I feel like this is a matter of cooperation, whatever this is. Now, this even could be within yourself. This could be your own mindset. Maybe it's cooperating with yourself instead of take charge of your own independence within your own mind, within your own body, or within your own essence, right? But be relaxed and independent. Again, another card talking about independence coming through here. So I do feel that there is some sort of sense that maybe for some of you, you might be walking away from something that was a partnership of some sort, or a collaboration of some sort. Again, this could be even within yourself, but you're letting go of some sort of cycle. And it is saying here again, relax. Things are coming the way that you need them to, the way that you are wanting to. Look at the end result of this. Don't watch every step. Every step doesn't need to be watched. It just needs to be nurtured. Okay, things need to be nurtured. They need to have the sun and the water in order to grow your plants, or to grow whatever it is, but they don't need to be watched every second. And that's what I'm getting. We also have the badger, bring your life into balance. I feel like this move is trying to bring your life into balance of some sort. But I also feel like that cooperation is going to help the balance. So basically what I'm receiving here is whatever it is that you need to do in order to restore some sort of balance towards your life. If there is, let's say, arguments going on, or a sense of having to battle, I'm feeling like that cooperation in some way is going to bring about the balance in order to release you from some sort of cycle, to bring that sense of security. We have the ladybird, accept happiness and good fortune. Yeah, when we're in a state of battle, we're really not accepting happiness, are we? We're really in a place of, defense. And that's what I keep getting. It's like a place of defense. And I don't feel that you need to be defensive. There might be elements that you have to defend, but having to defend something and being defensive are two totally, different aspects, right? When we're defending something, it might be defending our boundaries, our honor, our integrity, our money. This could have to do with money in some aspect, but it's defending something. Maybe you just need to stand up, be strong, be, that independence towards something, ending that cycle, but in a way that you're still, gaining or hanging on to what it is that you've earned. Because I do feel like for some of you, this might be a money situation. It might have to do with actual, finances in some manner. Maybe you have to defend yourself in some sort of way. But again, I don't feel that defensive coming on, okay? And that might be where that cooperation needs to come in. Again, nurture what it is that you're planning for the future. It's like staying in the present, bringing yourself into this element where you're going to feel secure and strong within yourself. And we have the eagle, seize opportunities courageously. Again, I do feel with that Seven of Pentacles coming through that there is some sort of opportunity, or it's something that you are trying to build, something that you're dreaming of. It could be, again, something that you've been thinking of for a while. Maybe you've already planted the seeds towards it. It's like if you were, let's say, wanting to be, self-employed, and you're starting to, you've been dreaming about it, you've been wanting it, it's going to bring that security, it's going to bring you that independence. And again, I'm just using this as an example. When that opportunity comes, I feel like you need to seize it, rather than stay into that element of where you're feeling, oh, well, do I have to defend myself in a way of, if I decide to become independent or self-employed, am I going to have that security? Am I going to have those that sense of not being scared about the next paycheck, that sort of thing. What I'm getting here is, again, that cooperation with the universe. I feel like the universe is bringing something to you, but you have to have that trust. You have to have that faith that things are being built or coming towards you in a manner that is going to really bring you forward into a state of abundance. Okay, so let's take a look into relationships. Something is ending. Okay, something is ending, Libra, and I also feel too, you have to allow this ending, is what I'm getting. Okay, there's doors closing, whether you are closing the doors yourself or whether the cycle is ending on its own. I do feel that you need to allow it, because I am getting here that resistance towards it is it's going to be more painful. Like I just feel like for some reason there's something that is better coming towards you, something that is going to be more abundant, something that is going to be stronger, more powerful. But again, there has to be some sort of closure towards something else. So let's again take a look into relationships and see what's coming through. Relationships for Libra. Now remember that relationships do not need to be romantic. They can be friends, family, co-workers. Take them as they resonate. It can even represent a relationship with yourself. Okay? Kisses, unconditional, loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. You might be moving towards a new relationship. Yeah, look at that. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. And we have the butterfly. Evolving to the next stage, healing the inner child growth. So for some of you, this very well may be talking about possibly a new relationship. It could be an evolution within your relationship itself. But I'm getting, because you're closing some sort of door, that there is going to be an advancement either towards something new. And again, that could be where that Seven of Pentacles is coming through, because I do feel that for some of you, you were planting seeds towards either a new relationship, or maybe there was a person of interest that you wanted to bring through. This is what I'm getting, and I'm feeling here that there is an evolution that's about to happen. Now again, I feel that you need to close doors, whether this is towards past relationships, maybe possibly a karmic partner, maybe this is, towards something like you got to close a door to that element, whatever it is, that will help bring this through, because it is showing like there's an evolution that wants to come forward. This is beautiful energy. I love it. Okay. And let's get some clarification cards and see what's coming through. This even could be, again, with yourself. Maybe because of the fact that you are evolving and allowing old cycles to end, that independence coming through. I feel that for some of you, this could be very, very relevant in the fact that, it's evolving that relationship with yourself, heading to a place of stronger security for you. Maybe some of you are wanting to ask somebody to marry them. Maybe some of you are expecting a marriage or an engagement ring of some sort. But I do feel that evolution coming again. However you need to close a door to the past, it needs to be done at this point. And I do feel there needs to be that element of embracing your own independence as well. This is what I'm getting. Yeah, we've got the Two of Pentacles. So for me, I'm looking at this. I feel she's in a state, when I'm looking at this, it feels like a balance. Balancing the head and the heart. Balancing some sort of essence within her. Again, it feels like there needs to be a balance that's brought into you. There might be a matter of like some sort of codependent issue. I'm also getting the Nine of Pentacles, that independence. So I feel like for some of you, you might be walking away from something and leading to a state of more independence for yourself. Again, that independent security. This could be within yourself, balancing that head and that heart, recognizing the need of moving forward. Again, it might be that you have planted some sort of seeds towards a new evolution in a relationship, but I'm also getting here that for some of you, that relationship is within you. It's that union with you, maybe something that you were missing within yourself. And look at that Ace of Cups. This is filling your own cup. So it's interesting because we really have these cards of independence, filling your own cup, recognizing what it is that you need out of a relationship. It very well may be that with that Seven of Pentacles, you've planted seeds again towards something new or towards, the evolution of some sort of relationship, but you know that you had to do it by filling your own cup, by becoming independent, releasing some sort of codependent behavior towards something or someone, or possibly again towards a mindset in order to make this all evolve. Now we had that Ten of Pentacles, so I do feel that things are coming to fruition. I do feel like those doors are closing. So whatever door it is that you needed to close, you are now embracing yourself. You're embracing your true self, your higher self. You are filling up your cup with that love. Okay, you're recognizing the need for, instead of having those codependent relationships, or even, assuming the fact that you needed somebody else around you in order to be who you truly are. You're recognizing this, you're releasing that. You're moving towards a very strong phase within yourself. And that it in its own right might bring through something that is leading to a higher commitment in some manner. Okay, some sort of unconditional love, some sort of, completion, some sort of union. All right, might not be this week, but what I'm getting here is that by closing the doors, it's leading you to that element, that Seven of Pentacles. Again, that could be what you're trying to manifest, is this type of relationship. And Spirit is giving you the guidance as to how to do this. So let's get a closing message from the universe and seeing what is coming through. Closing message from the universe for Libra at this time. Okay, closing messages for Libra. Reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Beautiful. Again, closing the doors. It's like that World card, right? You're closing things. You're reaching your own destination. Reaching that Ten of Pentacles that you're desiring. It also talks about here, desert passage. Trust that there's a divine plan. I absolutely love this. You have to have that trust. It's exactly what we were talking about. Having that trust, having that faith that things are coming the way that they're supposed to come. Have faith that the balance that you're bringing in, what you're doing to illuminate the world, what you're doing in recognizing your own significance, recognizing your own independence, is bringing about a sense of trust. Okay, trust that there is that divine plan leading you towards that Ten of Pentacles energy, which is what you're desiring. I truly love this. But again, closing out doors, recognizing your own self-worth, and moving forward. Okay, you might need to leave things in the past, and that's okay, because what's coming into the future is going to be much brighter and much more beautiful. So I truly hope that has helped, Libra. If this reading has resonated with you, please click like, please share my videos, please comment below, because I do absolutely love hearing your comments, and please subscribe to my channel because it's truly appreciated. So have an amazing week and many blessings. Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading for September 7th to the 14th. We're looking into the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, and that is okay. Also check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. I did put a link below in the description box, as well as my Instagram, Facebook, and website. But there is a link below for those of you that do not know your moon signs or your ascendant or your rising. And this will give you that link. Or when you go there, you basically can type in your information and find out what those other signs are. I'm not saying that properly, probably. I'm concentrating on shuffling. But I do want to let you know that this link is not associated with me in any way, shape, or form, or my YouTube or my website. It is an independent link that I have just added below. All right, so let's take a look. And also, please, if you do like my videos, please click like, please subscribe. Please share my videos because it's truly appreciated and it allows more people to be able to see my videos. Thank you so much. So in the mind, we have the Two of Swords. For the body, we have the Eight of Cups. And for spirit, coming through, we have the Six of Wands. Interesting energy. Okay, so I feel that for you Geminis, for some of you, you might be in a state of feeling like your mind is stagnant. You might need to be making some choices. Now, Geminis can be very well known for fighting with their head and their heart, having that split type of, when I say personality, it doesn't mean, you know, on a mental level. What I'm getting here is, you know, you do tend to fight with your heart. Your heart might say one thing, your head says another. It can be a struggle. I feel like you might be trying to walk away from either that element, or you might be walking away from something within your life. You're leaving something behind here. But I do feel this state of stagnancy at this moment. So it almost feels like you're externally, you're wanting to take that leap forward, trying to walk away, leaving things in the past. Your mind might be playing with the decision of what to do. Okay, now whether this is involving relationships, whether it's regarding career, whatever aspect it's within your life, it might even be just be literally that mindset of, look, I got to start making some more solid decisions within my life. Like, it's tiring me is what I'm getting. It's tiring me for some of you that, you know, I'm in this stagnant stage and I need to know how to let go of that, how to move forward, how to make more solid decisions, how to make decisions that are going to fill all 8 of my cups. All right, rather than sitting there in some sort of circle or cycle or hanging on to energy that is no longer necessary for me. That could be very well it too. Now, with the Six of Wands coming through, what I'm getting from Spirit is going through this phase, learning how to let go of that stagnant behavior, or again, around and around and around in your head, trying to make up decisions or overthinking, and possibly even that's preventing you from moving forward. Because I am getting that for some of you, this could be an overthinking quality. It's like you have the idea in your mind, but you're going to overthink it. You're going to overanalyze it. You're going to go up and down. And really what it does is it leaves you in this place of really not moving. You're not moving forward because of that. With that Eight of Cups coming in, it's saying, look, leave that behind. Or there's something, or a behavior possibly, or again, a mindset, because this is in that stagnant mind energy of leaving it behind. And doing so is going to bring you into this feeling of being victorious, of being successful, of being able to move forward. You know, it's interesting with that Six of Wands. Okay, what we have to remember is that, yes, this person achieved what they're trying to achieve, but there was a lot of elements behind them. They're really not alone in this in this movement, okay, in this success. there might be other elements behind that. Just could be people around you that are trying to help you at this time. It could be, friends, family, coworkers, maybe even possibly a relationship of some sort that is bringing some sort of help with success. This also could be acknowledging just your guides and your own angels at this moment as well. What I'm getting here though is that through this process, you're going to reach this process. And I feel that there's a need of gratitude and also being grateful for achieving what you've been able to achieve already. It feels like for some of you, you might be feeling that you haven't quite achieved everything that you've wanted to achieve. It's almost like there's almost a sense of going, okay, well, I'm kind of comfortable, or a place that's stagnant. This is what I want to go, but I'm not hating myself at this point. Like, I'm not hating where I am. So I'm kind of just staying stagnant, but there's that other element of you that's wanting to move forward, wanting to achieve more, wanting to achieve possibly something in order to reach that internal and external, all this encompassing that full feeling of success and victory. Okay, so let's get some clarifying cards. This even could be a relationship, maybe that you're wanting to move, towards or away from in some way. But there again, there might be that sense of stagnancy. It could be a career, job, whatever. It's like, I'm comfortable. I'm okay with just staying here, mentally. There's a part of you that's, I don't know how much I want to move forward, or I'm, this stagnancy isn't horrible. Like, there's nothing bad happening, but there's nothing good happening either. Like, I'm just stagnant, right? And that's where I'm getting that you need to move forward. Now, for those of you that have already accomplished this in some manner, what I'm getting here is this feeling of success. This is basically Spirit coming through and saying, yes, you did exactly what it is that you needed to do. So this is either an element coming forward or an element that you've currently surpassed, and this is that confirmation from Spirit saying, yes, you absolutely did the right thing. But I do feel that need for gratitude in there as well, okay, because that is going to help you reach the full status of success. Again, whether this is through your guides, your angels, your higher self, maybe it's actually looking at friends, family, or co-workers, whoever it is, maybe a partner, and saying thank you, thank you for helping me move forward. It even could be just thanking your higher self for showing you another path, right? Take it as it resonates with you. But let's look at some clarification cards as well. We've got the Goat. Ask from your innate wisdom. Okay, yeah. Act from your innate wisdom. Yeah, like it's getting yourself again. Act from your innate wisdom, moving forward, okay? Getting out of stagnancy, moving ahead. We've got the Whale. Live as a fully conscious being. Yeah, because when we're here, okay, the whale doesn't stay still ever. The whale's moving around, right? It's conscious. I don't know how to explain it properly at this point. Maybe the words will come in a minute. But I'm feeling that for some of you, there's a very stagnant energy. It's like you're okay. You're not really okay, but you're allowing your mind to think you're okay with just being in one place rather than moving forward, rather than, taking a chance, possibly taking a risk is what I'm also getting. And you want to be able to live as that fully conscious being. We've got the Llama. Set clear boundaries and enforce them. We've got this Raven. Prepare for change. I feel like those boundaries need to be with yourself. Now, that could resonate, for some of you. For others, it might be that you need to set boundaries with people around you. But I'm almost feeling like you have to push. I keep hearing the word push, like you either have to push yourself forward, or you have to push yourself out of a place, like setting those clear boundaries, like not allowing yourself to be stagnant within your mindset. Okay, that's what I'm also getting, or stagnant within a relationship, or, again, it almost feels like, I'm going to give an example, and this doesn't need to resonate with you. It's just to get the idea of across. But I'm getting that for some of you, you might be in a relationship that is, it's okay. It's all right. It is what it is, but it's stagnant. It's not moving forward. And I feel that for some of you, even if people are crossing your boundaries, and again, this even could be your workplace, if people are crossing your boundaries because it's not really infringing upon you, you're not really saying anything, or you're not really taking that step forward, or you're not really leaving it. It's kind of like, well, it's something that I'm always used to, right? Or it's something that, it's not worth fighting about, or whatever it is. It almost feels like you're okay with being stagnant. And I feel like Spirit's really coming in and saying, look, you're better than that. You're better than that. It's time to reach a higher goal. It's time to reach the state of victory in some way. Prepare for that change to move forward, because that Eight of Cups, he's walking away from something that is stagnant into something that is feeling victorious. It almost feels like for some of you, you can see this Eight of Cups, this guy, he's almost looking at this Two of Wands, or this Two of Swords, and saying, yeah, like, enjoy your whatever you're doing over here, but I'm out of here. That's what I'm going to some place where I'm going to feel victorious. I'm going to feel alive. I'm going to feel like I'm going to draw in everything that the universe has to offer. I'm going to live as that courageous being. I'm going to live in a different state now. Like this is old stuff. Because she's not moving. She's quite happy doing whatever it is that she's doing. But he's like, I'm out of here. Done. Right? You enjoy that, but I'm moving this way. And I almost feel like this could be within you. Again, whether it's you actually leaving a situation of some sort, or it could be, again, just some sort of mindset. But it's like you're looking at that going, yeah, that's not really my thing anymore. I'm done being stagnant. I'm moving forward. I'm done with this stillness. I'm ready to embrace all that life has to offer. Yeah, we've got the bee. Spread your heart healing with joy. And the rhinoceros, be strong and be courageous. I feel like as you're moving forward, this sense of strength and courageousness, I do feel that for some of you, that might have been what has held you back. It doesn't mean that you're not strong. It doesn't mean that you're not courageous in some aspects by any means. But what I'm feeling is that maybe taking that next step is going to require a different sort of sense of strength, or a different sense of courageousness moving forward, because you really don't know what that, you don't, like, as he's walking out the door, it's really unknown as to where he's heading. This is black. It's not showing him the next step, right? But instead of staying stagnant here, even though she has all of this stuff going around, she's just still. She's not doing anything. She's not, she's just there, right? And he's heading into this unknown, right? This black door. And it's saying, be strong and courageous, because that next step is going to somehow be victorious. You have the strength of the universe behind you. You have that God's strength behind you, leading you to something that is going to be more fulfilling, where it's allowing you to actually embrace life as opposed to being stagnant within inside of it. We have the butterfly. Be ready to transform with wisdom. Can't make this up, guys, right? Ready to transform. You're transforming at this point into something that is going to be stronger and more fulfilling. It is that courageousness that you need to embrace. We have the guinea pig. Do your part to illuminate the universe. So for some of you, you might be thinking about doing something on a humanitarian level. And that doesn't mean, working for UNICEF or anything like that, although maybe for some of you that does. But what I'm getting here is being stagnant. It can be a very self-absorbing energy, right? When you move forward, you have to interact, right? You have to interact, maybe not particularly with other people, but you have to interact with the universe. You have to interact with yourself. You have to maybe possibly interact with those around you. And what I'm getting here is, as you're moving forward, you're allowing yourself to illuminate. You're becoming that, again, that victorious. Look at this illumination, even though it's around that monster head. But what I'm getting here is like, it's almost like you're leaving that monster behind. You're illuminating yourself, illuminating so that you can integrate into the universe in some manner. You're allowing yourself to be seen, to be recognized, right? The Six of Wands is about recognition. And we have the snake. Live according to your divine essence. Absolutely. And that's where I feel that for some of you, and again, it's not going to resonate with all of you, but take what it is that does. I feel like it's time to move forward into your divine essence. You might have been happy living in whatever essence this is. It's that, again, that stagnant, that still energy. But I feel like it's time to walk away and explore something new. Explore something that is, you don't know where it's going to go. But you're not going to know unless you take that step forward, unless he actually walks through the door. Then he's going to see exactly what is on side of that door. Or maybe it's going to be a whole new journey, a whole new adventure. But you're being guided. You're being guided by the universe. It's asking you to do this. It's asking you to take that step forward, to be brave, to be courageous, live in your divine essence. That's what I keep getting. This is actually really beautiful energy is what I feel. And it's funny, the elemental kingdom is coming through for some of you. That might... a lot of people, it's like this. It's what I keep hearing. Like, a lot of people are scared of snakes, and until they actually pet a snake, right? I have a couple of snakes, and a lot of people are scared of them, and then they meet them, and they're just like, oh, hey, they're not as bad as I originally thought that they were. It doesn't mean that you have to, get past all of your phobias or anything like that. But what I'm getting here is that you need to embrace your divine essence. Time to be courageous, time to step forward. And I feel like for some of you, you may have been stuck in some sort of essence because there was that fear of taking off that blindfold, this fear of taking that step forward, fear of seeing what was around her, right? But now you're ready. Now you're ready to take that move forward in some manner. And this might even just be on the matter of making decisions rather than overthinking them. Right? It's like, make a decision. I'm going to move forward. I'm not going to sit there and debate it anymore. I'm just going to make a decision. Am I going to choose A or B? No, I'm not going to sit there and debate it. I'm just choosing, boom, out you go and go forward. Because I do feel you being completely supported and encouraged by the universe at this time. All right, so that might be something that you need to work on throughout this week. And again, whether it's something that you need to work on or whether it's something that the universe has already shown you in some aspect or that you've already done, and the universe is just giving you that congratulations. It's acknowledging, clarifying the fact that you've already reached this. Okay, let's take a look into relationships for the Gemini for this upcoming week. Let's see what is coming through. So we've got relationships for Gemini. Now, relationships do not need to be romantic. They can be friends, family, and co-workers. Take them as they resonate with you. Okay. All right. Let's see what is coming through. For Gemini, we have love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Beautiful energy. We have the cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. And we also have heart with the key, welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together. Perfect. I feel that for some of you, that stagnant energy may have to do with relationships. Okay. And again, it's not going to resonate for everybody, but what I am getting is it feels like because of some sort of outdated thinking or possibly even being stagnant, not making that move forward, there might be an element of having to be brave and courageous throughout this week in order to open up some doors, in order, like it says, welcoming love, meeting the one. If you're stuck in one place, you're really not allowing new energy to come through. Remember that guy walking into the unknown? Well, you're not going to know what that unknown is unless you actually try to go towards it. Now, whether this is, for those of you that are currently in a committed relationship, it could mean a deepening of a committed relationship in some way. It could even be that you're in a place of being stagnant and there needs to be some sort of element bringing bringing forward in order to reach a higher level of success within your relationship. For some of you, it could be walking away from a relationship that was leaving you stagnant, but again, feeling like, okay, well, yeah, I'm not, particularly happy, but I'm not unhappy. I'm just here. Right? We're just here. We're just here. We're just together. Maybe that's what it's talking about, is taking that step forward. Again, it's outdated thinking. So welcoming love. Welcoming, this could be also internally, right? Welcoming love for yourself. Allowing yourself to embrace that courage, that bravery, taking that step forward, which is really an element of love for yourself, because the universe doesn't want us to stay stagnant. It doesn't want us to stay in one place. If we would all just be, bloody statues, right? Just standing in one place doing nothing. But, that's what we're here for, is learning, expanding, reaching out, moving forward. But, for some of you, this very well could be the fact that somebody wants to come in some way. However, again, you're in a stagnant energy. So what you might need to do is open up. Now, if you have thoughts towards this person, like if you're really not into that person, I'm not pushing you towards somebody. But what I am getting here is it feels like somebody is trying to come through. Somebody wants to, this either could be, some sort of reconciliation. Maybe it's a new person. Maybe it's a person of interest. It feels like somebody wants to come through, but there's an outdated thinking. Again, a stagnancy, an overthinking, a replaying of events that isn't benefiting you in some way, or just a place of stagnancy where you're not letting that person know, yeah, absolutely, hey, I'm interested too. Let's get this on. Let's move it forward. Okay? So let's take a look and see what is coming through for clarification. So we have that Three of Swords, and yeah, something is holding you back. I feel like for some of you, this could be an overplaying of some sort of old heartbreak, that outdated thinking. That might be what's keeping you stagnant. If some of you were really hurt in the past, or maybe even with a particular person, replaying these events is not going to help you. It's not moving you forward. It is not allowing you to walk away from a situation, or possibly an energy or a mindset to bring about a new sense of that development, like a new development coming through, whether it's within that current relationship or whether it is with a new relationship. You have to release that, because I am getting, there is a lot of heartbreak around it. You might even be in a situation, and again, this is only going to resonate with some of you, where there have been suspicions, or maybe possibly that either you or your partner, or somebody around you, it doesn't need to be a partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other of some sort, that there is a three-party situation. Maybe you felt that you needed to stay because there was nothing better. Maybe you felt that there was nothing beyond that. And I'm getting here that if it's you that is, some way in that three-party situation, maybe you have a partner and you're drawing somebody else and you're debating about moving forward. I'm feeling like you need to let go and, move towards where your heart is leading you, okay? In whichever direction that is. But I am getting that for some of you who are in that three-party situation where you're that third party, it might be time to let go. Move away from that stagnancy. Again, sometimes we tend to think that there's nothing better coming through, or that we're stuck in a situation that isn't going to be beneficial. Like we're stuck and going, well, if I move forward, I don't know what's through the other door, so it's not going to be beneficial for me to leave a situation, which is bull, right? We deserve to be in that feeling of victorious and successful and triumphant within ourselves. And this is what I keep getting. I feel like there's something better, but you need to leave this behind. Okay, you need to move out of that stagnancy. We've also got the Five of Swords. Yeah, I do. I feel like for some of you, because again, this is like that win or lose situation. You might be feeling, now this could be somebody else who is doing something to you. It could be just, again, a mindset of some way. But when that Five of Swords comes in, this can be, it's a very hard energy, right? It is it can bring a lot of sadness. Maybe at some point, somebody, you know, this can be the card of manipulation. It can be a card of somebody winning at any cost. Somebody who will do anything to win, you know, and walk away with these swords. Somebody that is, and maybe that was you, and maybe it left you some sort of heartbreak at some point. But again, this even could be somebody who, you know, has created a three-party situation. You know, it could be, you know, your person of interest, whatever it is, and they know exactly what they're doing. This person isn't being, you know, this isn't an element of somebody being naive or unknowing what they're doing. You know, if somebody says to you, oh, well, yeah, I really didn't know what I was doing, or whatever. Bull. This is what I'm getting within that. But again, I feel like that needs to be released, okay? It even could be somebody from your past that might be making that attempt to come forward. Somebody that wasn't maybe the most genuine. They might be coming forward, and you're going to have to really sit there and go, look at, what do I want to do? You know, I'm feeling like you need to move forward, to leave, you know, to walk away from that situation. It is showing here some, like, you know, underhanded behavior, let's just say, all right, is what's coming through here. And we have the Hermit. Yeah, you might have to go into yourself and really figure out why you allowed some sort of situation. But again, there's a release of that situation too. Whether this is somebody coming forward with this is somebody from your past, whether it's a current energy, whatever it is, it's time to go into yourself and ask yourself, why? Why are you stuck in this stagnancy? Why are you not allowing yourself to move forward? Why are you not allowing yourself to embrace your own magnificence or receive the victory and the success that it is that you truly deserve? Why are you allowing this situation to continue in some manner? All right. So that's what I feel like you need to be worked on this week. And again, take it whenever aspect it is. It doesn't need to be romantic. It can be, you know, some sort of aspect within yourself. This even could be yourself. All right. So let's get a closing message from the universe and see what is coming through. It's that week, Gemini, where you really take a look around you and you ask yourself, how do I improve? How do I improve me? How do I make the things that I wish to be victorious and successful, and how do I bring them forward? Am I truly happy where I am, or am I ready to receive something new at this time? Am I happy being just stagnant or in this stillness? There's a difference between the Hermit and the Two of Swords, okay? The Hermit actually goes in and he's very, you know, he takes a look. He's self-analyzing. He's asking himself, why do I do this? Why do things happen? But he allows himself to take that step forward. It's a movement. Okay, when the Hermit comes through, he has a lantern that shows the next step. So it's one step at a time. There's a movement in there. Whereas that Two of Swords, it's just stagnant. She's closing off. She's closing off. You know, she doesn't want to hear, see, nothing. She's just stagnant. She's just stuck. And there's that difference within that energy. So when people say, well, what's that difference? Or, you know, aren't those two cards the same? No, absolutely not. Because the Hermit is going in and making that movement towards something that is going to be more beneficial for him. It's changing that stagnancy, even if it is one step at a time. But he's also recognizing and really embracing what the universe is trying to show him and trying to see. To put it in an example, the Hermit is like meditation. The Two of Swords is like sitting on your couch and just watching repeats of some sort of TV show. Okay, the Two of Swords isn't moving. The Hermit is like meditation and allowing that energy from the universe to come through in order to guide you and to take that next step forward, leading to that Eight of Cups energy, which allows you to have that strength, the courage, and the bravery to move through that door. All right. protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. So whatever step it is that you choose to take, I do feel you're being protected. When you choose to take that step forward, I feel like you're going to be safe. And that was exactly what I was feeling before. Remember, I said like you're being protected by the angels. You are being you are being nourished. You are being supported. They are showing you a next step in some manner is what I'm keep getting. That victorious feeling. You're allowed to feel victorious. We have stepping into your power. You are strong beyond your measure. Absolutely. And I feel that for some of you, you haven't recognized your own strength yet. And that is going to be coming through this week. This is the week that you're recognizing your power, or at least starting to recognize your power. You're really starting to embrace who you truly are and what it is that you deserve, and that you don't need to be an energy that is holding you back in any way, shape, or form. You're coming into who you are. You are strong, stepping into your power, and you are protected as you make this move forward. So I truly hope that's helped, Gemini. If this reading has resonated with you, please click like, please share my videos, please comment below because I truly love hearing your comments, and please subscribe to my channel. Have an amazing week and many blessings.